Hello everyone. So today I'm going to try to make myself look a little bit, maybe a lot, like George Michael. I'm giving myself a little bit of wiggle room there, just in case things go awry. So I am Novocaine. I am a drag queen, and today I am going to try to create my male persona. So enjoy. So for the first part, always have to lay down a foundation, and I am using, what the fuck is this called? ELF Vanilla. So girl, you better send me a sponsorship. So here we go. I'm not particularly gentle with this process. It will eventually work out. So the nice thing about George Michael is that his facial structure is kind of similar to mine, so that's why I chose him. I don't want to go for somebody who's thinner than I, or else that would just not look very good. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit and then do a second coat. Okay, second coat is on. Now I'm just gonna let it sit for a little. I also applied some to my neck to kind of match up the skin tone. You also want to just kind of dab a bit on your ears, because you don't want your ears to be like a different color, especially if you're doing a short hair like I am. And for this video I actually for this video I actually dyed my hair. I had it bleached for a couple of weeks for another look. And so now I'm pretty much back to my natural hair color. As my hair is drying, it is bloody well sticking up. I just got a fresh cut this morning. The things we do for drag. Okay, so the next part is the powder. And because George Michael has a bit of a tanned complexion, and I do as well after spending a week out in the sun working this past week, it worked out perfectly. So I am using ELF Forever Sun-Kissed, which is a middle name that I was going to have if it was up to a parent to name me that. So yeah, this is gonna go a little bit darker. So and I'm just going to apply this everywhere. I've been looking at a few pictures of George Michael online, especially for the Fast Love video that he had done, which is kind of the look that I'm going for. It's kind of like a nice, clean, sculpted look with a mustache and a soul patch. And yes, I will be adding that as well. Not real hair, I'm just going to use just makeup. But so I'm just going to do that. I don't need to drag it up very much because he looks so sculpted in the video anyway, so I don't know. I don't think I do need to do that because it is a male persona. I could, I guess, if I wanted to do, goodness, itchy eye. And of course you want to get the ears too, because we always put foundation on outer parts. Never insert foundation into the inner parts, please. That would be a cause for a trip to the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Pretty sure. Okay, looks all right. Also, another thing that I have to contend with as well is that George Michael has brown eyes, or had brown eyes. I don't want to refer to him in the past tense, because I do miss his presence in this world, and so I have hazel eyes, which will mark for a different look as well. So we'll see how that works out. So with that, I'm just gonna use a bit of this purple Elmer's glue. There's already foundation on it. It's gonna be a fucking mess. Anyway, it's okay. It will all work out. Thankfully, the tail end of my eyebrows do not have a lot of hair. I'm just gonna pat that down a little bit. That's wonderful silky hair here. Fluid. Fluid up. So, I'm gonna dry it up. Oh, where's my back? There we go. I love my back. So the one thing that I learned from a makeup tutorial by Chanel, the drag queen, is that she put on the foundation on her eyebrows with her fingertips. So again, I'm using the vanilla from ELF, and I'm just going to put it on the tail part that I had glued down. Don't get it on your eyelashes. And just kind of blend it in. I'm going to use the top part of the eyebrow. Okay. So you want to make sure that the foundation is dry before you add any powder to it, or else the foundation is going to stick to your powder pad and it'll lift off. Lift off. Okay, so that's kind of in there right now. You see just like a hint of it, but really when I'm spinning around in an office chair, it's not going to look like very much. So I'm just going to depend on the power of illusion. I guess I'm just gonna go from top to bottom. So tops and bottoms. Doesn't really work well with a woman saying that, does it? But you don't know me. I am going to go ahead and start from the eyebrows. I'm going to use a very, like a kind of a light brown pencil to block out my eyebrow for coloring in. Just have to kind of sharpen it a little bit. It is an eyebrow pencil by Essence, and it's 04 Blonde. So it's a little bit light, but sometimes when I want a fuller brow, I can shade it in a little bit and it looks just fine, even though my eyebrows are kind of a dark brown. So this is what I'm going to use. And I have to kind of go for that arched look. And I'm just going to color in my eyes. The top part. And you can't really see it, but just trying to get a general idea of how this is going to look and incorporate my natural brow with it. Okay, so let's go. So this is like, this is it was a sample that was given to me. It's Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0. This is like very, very black. So I'm just gonna do this very sparingly because I want it darker, but I don't want it like too stark. I don't hate maybe click on beautiful. The important thing is to get it as true to the person as you can, but also with your own bit of flair. It makes you stand out. That'll do. That'll do. Okay. Actually, I like to use the little brush tip. A little brush tip that comes with the pencil, the lighter pencil, the blonde one by Essence, and just kind of bring my natural eyebrows into it. Can you see it? Oh, he's pleased wherever he is. Because I tried looking up on YouTube for George Michael makeup tutorials. There wasn't anything. It just came up with the video itself, Fast Love. So I thought, let's do it. Let's do something original. Okay, so George was not wearing any eyeliner that I could see. It may have been that he was wearing a subtle amount, but also I am a drag queen, so I can drag up this look any way I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a little bit of white eyeliner on the inside of my eyelids, on the bottom. Where's my mirror? Oh, there it is. And just to kind of widen the eyes a little, my high pigment palette. I got it off of Amazon. It's called Top Beauty, and it has 48 colors in it. I bought this, I would say like September or October, and I've done a ton of faces with this. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of black at the corners. just a wee bit. And then what I'll do, oh, that was a shit. What I'll do is I will get a brush and get my pigment palette. I'll do and I will get like I don't know. I'll do like a sparkly medium brown to kind of match up with the skin tone, and then just bring in, cover a lot of that white that I put there. Maybe some bronzing. Because he does have that bit of a broody look. And part of his... Now, this is not normally what a male would wear out in public. So this is where it would classify as drag. It's okay. Looks a lot different from what I started out as. Oh, and that dimple there. He does have that too. And I have some pigment in my brow, so I'm just gonna lightly brush that away. Ooh. Okay. Hopefully my allergy to dust does not. Look. Down just a little bit. Okay, not bad. Alright. Transform me into a pretty boy. Oh, so stunning. Okay. Do. Hey, baby. It's okay? So far. Like I'm dragging it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally dragging it up.
First impression, you look like Spock.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you look like Leonard Nimoy.
You know, I actually had a bit of a crush on him when I was a kid.
Sure. Look, yeah. Calm and collected, why not?
Calm and collected, yeah. Not,
He was pretty tall. I think he was a tall guy. I'm sure. He's definitely taller than Jack.
isn't, well, I'm 5'7". So I look like a Spock. I'm 5'7", yeah. My son's Googling. No, I'm taping.
Oh.
I'm not live. That was another death that I mourned, was Leonard Nimoy's. Because he was fantastic, and I loved it when he did the documentaries too. Oh my god.
No,
Exactly
exactly 6 feet.
6 feet. How tall is William Shatner? Yeah, because you're 6'1".
He is 5'9".
He is 5'9". William Shatner.
Really sharp.
So I look like Spock. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I did teach him to be honest. So I'm going to use, I've decided to do a little bit of an eyeliner on the top. So I'm going to use kind of a, I don't know, it's a shimmery. I don't know if you can see that. I can see it in the camera. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of a shimmery, not completely black, but like a nice dark brown. Probably just on the outer edges. I don't know. Let's see. To give my eyes a little bit of definition. I am going to put mascara on. Alright. Oh wow. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay. Let's put some mascara on. I'm just giving you guys an idea of what I'm using. This is also a sample that a friend gave me. It's called Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I don't know who's having bad sex, but nothing should be better than sex, really. If it is, then you're doing it wrong. So I have long eyelashes, but they are fine at the tips. And I learned a trick years ago that you put mascara on the top part and then the bottom part. I'm not going to use an eye curler today. This is probably gonna come out looking like 80s punk glam. Maybe. Definitely with the soul patch and mascara. But definitely not a Pete Burns. Okay. On the bottom as well. Some of it. Okay. Over the top. It's all about tops and bottoms. Okay, and lift that shit up. Oops, I got a little bit on my nose. Good George Michael look. Not yet. Okay, because he has a bit of a broad nose, I don't think I'm going to do any highlights. Darling. No, fuck it. Gotta go for a male look, right? No, I am going to use just a little bit. Okay. So for my highlights, what I use, there you are. It's just, you don't have to buy expensive, really. It's just called Highlighter by Cosmic Colors. It's just a white whatever. So I'm just going to use my diagonal brush because it is so thin and holy shit, there's dust everywhere. And I'm just gonna do a little strip. I'm trying to use the camera. That's not gonna work very well. So I'm just gonna, and because I have that bump there, I don't want to accentuate it. So I don't start from way up here. I start from down here because this is where I want people to pay attention. And just a little. Ooh. There we go. Well, just let her need more. I don't know. Whatever. I keep saying that, but it's not what I was going for. However, I will accept it. Okay, I think where we're going now is the mustache and the soul patch. One thing I forgot was to do that little frown thingy. Okay, so just a little bit of dark thing. So he had okay. Thank goodness I took art throughout high school. To really get that broody look, I'm actually going to add some shading right here. And I'm not going to go in. That's all right. Not going to go in and try to thin out my nose. I want to just create enough of a shadow. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend that out a little bit. Okay, so he has the mustache coming out to the nasal labial line. So about right there. And right there. So it's a bit of a, I'm just gonna like gently so that's just a guideline. I'm not going to leave that there. I'm just going to do the outline first. It comes down from the nose to there. This looks really super weird for me. I think as time goes on, I might be a little bit more used to it. I'm just looking at myself. I've never ever drawn a mustache on myself. Who's your daddy? So his mustache doesn't cover his lip at all. And actually, I think I'm going to kind of highlight the top of my lip. Did I bring it out enough? No, I don't think I brought it out enough. Salt patch was quite thick. It wasn't pointed like a Guy Fawkes sort of salt patch. It was more rounded, but it was long. I think he has considerably more chin than me. But we'll go there and round it off. Holy shit. I am going to kind of darken this up because that indent that I have there is quite deep. Ooh, that's a little uneven, isn't it? I'm gonna have to bring it down then. If you do follow me on Instagram, you will know that I do not look like this. I don't know if I would even date myself right now, but looks kind of angry. What's your life been like, darling? Not bad. Not bad at all. Another good looking guy who had the mustache and soul patch thing going on, that would be Doc Holliday. A little bit hot. From Tombstone, of course. Not the real Doc Holliday, of course. Again, for the lips, I don't use a lipstick. I use just my pigment palette. Just because it washes off better and you don't look like a raccoon the next day. So the color that I'm using is this one right here, right beside the brighter pink. So I'm just gonna try to see how this is going to look. I've had a bad experience with lipstick where it has not come off, and it's not bad. Just because the lips are not the main attraction, but they kind of look like it. Well, they look like part of the face. So add a little bit of a dark gray. It was very draggy, doesn't it? All right, let's go on to the cheekbones. I think we're just about done. Okay, so the cheekbones came down to about here, and then maybe where my dimple is, because we have a similar dimple when we smile. So maybe like right there. It didn't quite meet up with the nasolabial. It just came just shy of it. So I'm gonna make little marks there just to give me a guideline. And again, I'm gonna use my angle brush, and I'm just gonna use this brown right here. It doesn't look too dark on the camera, but it is. So let's see. My dimple is okay. Okay, so I'm going to go along with my natural cheekbone line to match up with that. So I'm going to use a short crop brush. I don't know if these are named. And I'm going to use that same brown. And you want to start up towards your ear. Right from your hairline. You want to brush it into your hairline. A lighter brown to kind of blend into it. I'm going to use another short crop brush, and I'm going to use this one that's just above this kind of shimmery green one. I'm only going to use the shimmer on the parts that I want to highlight. On the other parts, not so much. Alright, so you want to kind of use little circles, kind of blend it down. Don't blend up into the cheekbone. And you want to kind of like brush for the top part of it, just to soften it up. Okay, matches up with my dimple. Yes, quite nice. Right. Again, kind of just soften it. Also use your fingertip if your fingertip is clean and doesn't have any of the makeup bits on it. And because I have considerably chunkier cheekbone or cheeks than him, just wanna bring that down, darken it. Yep. All right. And then with my thicker brush, I'm going to take that ELF powder that I was using for my face and just kind of blend it a little bit. It's called a blending brush. give me the details, just tell me what you do. And then you kind of want to go underneath here, darken it up. All right, I think I'm okay with that. Okay, and the same on this side. Where's my mirror? All right. This is with the ELF again. And blend into the hairline. Well, into the ear really. My hair's super short right now. And a bit of a subtle line there. Well, as subtle as I get, really. That could be a cousin. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird to see myself like this. My son's probably gonna have nightmares tonight if he sees me like this. Actually, I am gonna show him because he has to help me do my costume. Poor child. Poor child. So, not exactly a dead ringer for George Michael, but I would say an acceptable femme dragged up version of George Michael with different colored eyes. This has been your tutorial on George Michael makeup. My name is Novocaine and I hope you enjoyed yourself.